So let's see what we're working with here today, because this is 4th day hair. Definitely need to wash.
Hey everyone, so I hope you're having a fantastic day. So last night I actually did a overnight kind of hair mask with the Living Libation Scalp Tonic, and so what you're seeing here is me really super hydrate my hair with quite warm water actually to make sure that all of that scalp tonic is gone. I made sure to rub in quite a lot of scalp tonic, like properly give it a good massage into my scalp, and that's really great at keeping your roots really healthy. So I'm going to go in with my favorite shampoo, the Calia Purifying Shampoo. It's really got an amazing ingredients list and it's really great at properly cleansing my hair. If I've got quite a lot of product in there, it's really good at getting it out, and you'll see me do so much massaging in this whole video because it's really important to give your roots a really good massage. It really helps just stimulate your hair growth, as well as making sure obviously everything is clean and you have no residue there. So then I'm giving it a really seriously good rinse with slightly cooler water actually, and making sure there's absolutely no shampoo left because I'm about to go in with an intense deep conditioning mask, and I just squish it all up and make sure it's not absolutely stopping wet. And I'm going to use the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Hair Conditioning Mask. It smells gorgeous and it does a really amazing job. I've actually used Olaplex number 3 and I actually think this is better. So Briogeo is also a natural brand and they've got really great ingredients in there, but it's so good at making your hair fully hydrated, at restoring its condition and just enhancing those curls. So I'm raking that through my hair and making sure everything is saturated, even from the roots, because the roots need moisture too. I know some people would say not to put it in the roots, but I think it's really important to put it down to the roots because you're going to rinse it all off, and also your roots really need the moisture too. So I'm going to go ahead and put on the very fetching shower cap, and then I'm going to use this fantastic thermal heat cap from Hot Heads. It's so brilliant. I think it does such a good job of making sure that deep conditioning treatment goes all the way deep down the hair shaft, because you basically heat it up for about a minute in your microwave until all of, I think it's flax seeds in there, get like really warm, and then it keeps your head warm and can help that moisture just penetrate into your hair further. And ever since I started using it, I've noticed such a great difference in how well conditioned my hair is and how it absorbs all of the conditioning products that I use. So then I'm going to rinse that out again, and I'm going to rinse it really well so there's zero product left in there. Then I'm going to go in with my favourite Inecto Naturals Argan Hair Conditioner, which is actually something I bought on Amazon ages ago, really cheap. It's a fantastic, really easy to buy brand. And then I'm going to squish. Can you hear that sound? That's the sound you want to hear when you are squishing your hair and you are conditioning, because that means it is properly penetrating your hair shaft. I know some people are a fan of leaving some conditioner on the hair, but I find it's best to rinse it all out because it looks great day 1, but day 2 my hair just feels too full of product. So I make sure to dry it very gently with a clean cotton t-shirt, which is great at helping reduce frizz. And then I'm adding some of this Clam curl cream, only a teeny tiny bit. Really, it's just to make sure that my hands are moist, and then just scrunching just to create the curl sort of pattern that I actually like before I go ahead and plop it in a t-shirt. And here's me doing the plop. I mentioned this in my previous video all about how I look after my curly hair, and this is me doing it but with a long sleeve t-shirt. It's really easy to do and obviously looks great. So after about half an hour of having the plop on my hair, I take it off, give it another bit of a squish, and then I add some of this fantastic clam gel to my hair, quite a lot actually, and then I just scrunch it in, always scrunching upwards. Make sure your hands are fully coated in it just to avoid any frizz, and then just keep scrunching until you have the shape that you so desire, because that is the way it's going to dry. And then I'm going to get out my massive diffuser and just go around all of my head. Basically, I use every single angle I possibly can, get as much hair into it, do upside down hair drying and to the side hair drying and just every different direction, just to encourage the curl pattern to form at the root. And it takes really long time to diffuse my hair, but it's so well worth it because it really encourages those curls to pop up and just be extra springy and bouncy and just extra curly. You'll notice here that I'm putting the hairdryer in really slowly just to make sure that the curl sits right, and then I turn the hairdryer on. I use a very low speed and a very low heat setting as well. I find that helps to keep my curls intact and reduce the amount of frizz. So once it's pretty much dry, it still looks pretty wet because of the amount of gel in there, I'm going to go in with some clips, and these curl clips are really basic ones from Amazon. You can buy slightly fatter Diva curl ones, which I'd be interested to try, but I'm really happy with these at the minute. And this just creates a load of volume. You just kind of clip them wherever you fancy and then leave it for 30 minutes. And then when you come back, you have got amazing lift at the roots, like really amazing. It makes a huge difference because otherwise, if I don't do this, my hair kind of falls really flat on the top just from the weight of my hair, and especially when it was longer, it was so important to do the clipping to just get that volume on the top. And now I'm just going to go in and scrunch with that old t-shirt, try and use the bit of it that's still actually dry, and just scrunch like there's no tomorrow. Like I properly give it a good scrunch. And then it's almost done. I've forgotten the one important thing, which is to give it a good fluff at the roots, to give it that extra volume, just separate the curls, make it look a lot more natural. It's a really important part of the process. And there you have it, all done.
So this is my finished curly hair. It is so bouncy, it is so soft, it just feels so nice. It's going to take a little while just for it to settle because I've literally just finished doing it, and it just takes probably another couple of hours in the day, almost to the end of the day really, to just sort of like sit where I want it to and just look amazing, and for the ringlets to really come out. Something about ringlets is it just takes over the course of a day just for them to really kind of form. I don't know why that is, and it's looking so bouncy and just full and lovely and glossy and soft. I'm really happy with these final results. I hope you really enjoyed watching that video. I hope it was helpful to actually see me do everything, and if you have any questions, leave them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll check back with you soon in a new video. Bye!